I'm on my way to the scene of the accident. Just a few more seconds. I see it. That must be the white car. But the report didn't say anything about a destroyed road, and that went wrong.
Hey, who is excited for a new video from me? I think nobody. So in this video, we will check the Ford S-Max mod. Have fun watching and stay tuned.
Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Can anyone hear me? Hello?
The ADAC employee was flown to the hospital, so don't worry about him. We come to the wonderful mod of this year. This blew my socks off again. Just the presence of this fantastic vehicle gives me goosebumps, and that is a good sign. So detailed and beautiful to look at, even when I'm playing with medium graphics settings. A closer look doesn't hurt. You really can't erase the ADAC paint job from your memory. People who have had a breakdown know this paint job all too well. Be that as it may, the modder really deserves praise. Thank you for your trust is what the sticker where my camera is pointing says. For the English viewers out there. Cool, right? Let's take a look at the rims. I didn't do that with the other mods. Without rims, a car is only half as expensive as a whole car. Nice, even the rims look fantastic. The hubcaps are also simply labeled with the Ford logo. Awesome! Any phone numbers you shouldn't dial? Probably the real ones too. The name ADAC Road Patrol is written down there, so it's very clever. The other side is also lovingly crafted, so it's really well done. The exterior is world class. I don't need to say more. And the highlight of this mod is that there are 302 variations. Let that roll around in your tongues. That number 302. Wow! The modder developed the vehicle from 2015 to 2022 and with other drive variants. For example, a hybrid combined with a gasoline engine or with a gasoline engine as the primary drive but with a small electric motor. It's called EcoBoost, probably for faster acceleration. I tested it offline. There are also 5-seater and 7-seater versions, so also for large families. Of course, the police version is a must, otherwise I would really cry. That was just a little fun. It can be done without. I can't show you everything, but try this mod. One of the best. Otherwise the video will be too long and my laptop will start to burn. Now it's time for the interior and your eyes will melt with beauty. I can guarantee it. We can use this button to turn on the fog lights, isn't that cool? And with others the dipped headlights, etc. This time there aren't as many buttons to press, so nothing new. Still sufficient. There is even a door light when we open the door. Like in real cars, worth mentioning. Where does the light actually come from? Let's see if I can find it. Nope, not from here. Not from here either. Probably light from the interior is coming from up there. Then we continue. The parking brake is of course also included. Who would have thought that there are hazard lights on board? Of all the buttons, I use them the least. Nice to have, but those aren't all the buttons. We can also fold down the sun visors. Isn't that spectacular, my dear friends of the gaming world? Very important, the door must be opened so that fresh air can get in. The rear seats must not be missing. We can also switch on the interior lighting of the rear seats. The modder likes it when everything is illuminated. So now I'm going to open all the doors so that the overall picture fits. That's great. Let's fly to the trunk so we can marvel at the volume of the dream pastry. Holy moly, how huge and dark it is in there. You could transport so much money in there. Seriously, this looks extremely detailed. Even the belt is where it should be. These modders in this community are really tough people. Trunk lighting that actually works like the real thing. I'm about to cry. However, we are still missing the heart of this vehicle. We are talking about the engine of the Ford S-Max. It didn't look bad from above, so let's take a closer look. I'm excited, this is the best part of all. It's not bad, so a lot of love went into it. You can't see much because of the bad lighting. So, that's fine in my opinion, and I'm also a fruit dwarf. Okay, that was out of context. So that concludes the little car show tour, and we come to the map tour. You've probably already noticed that it's not a map from the developers. So the last door is also closed and the horn is definitely working as it should. Great! The wheels are still too cold, so what does that mean for us? On the road with this four-wheeled box. I also tried the map with AI vehicles, but no chance. They behave like wild monkeys and don't know any street signs. No trams moving, just shut down. It would have been cool if it wasn't like that. The tunnel entrance to the Lost, no idea what this is. I haven't spent much time offline here. Nothing interesting except a locked garage door. So I'll have to keep exploring, otherwise the BeamNG gods will come to me and remove me from YouTube. Oh my god, I can't drive backwards anymore either. Where did my skill points go? It's the fault of those sun visors, they obstruct my view when reversing. Before we move on to the other part of the map, I want to show you something unique. To do this we have to turn left and drive up the small wooden hill. I really feel like an ADAC member. The secret is in this warehouse, but be patient. I need to set the car up for realistic gear operation. Then we'll visit the empty warehouse and I'll surprise you. I'm good at just floating through the window door. Now let's move on to context. I know it's very dark and I hope you can see something. Unfortunately, I can turn on a light. Ta-da! That was the big secret. Floating boxes, totally cool, right? So let's move on, otherwise this will be more of a room tour. For those of you who are really curious, let's take a look at the unnecessary corner. No offense intended, just sarcastic. We've cleared that up now. I want to show you something else. Actually, it has very little to do with the car, more to do with the map. But I still can't keep it from you. Iron Bush doesn't like being touched at all, he gets a slap straight away. When I get out of here, out of this narrow passage, they're going to have a head-on crash. Yes, that went completely wrong. See you soon. Here I am again, with a new, fresh brain from Biotheek. Anyway, we still felt the damage model so well. That was a solid head-on crash. I can already guess what the outcome will be. Even from here it doesn't look bad at all. The deformation is top class. I will not delete this mod anymore because it would be a shame if it disappeared from my mod folder. Well, I'm happy, now on to the other map. Abracadabra! We have arrived at the port area, so we move on to another version of the Ford S-Max. I don't even know which one I should choose. Well, there's no point in thinking about it. A bit of a newer model, that would be great. My mind is on 2022, so it will be a model from that time period. The blue Ford nicknamed Titanium sounds cool and the color is my favorite among the colors. The lighting and the color fit well into the picture. Of course I still have an ace up my sleeve, it will be even more beautiful. When I first drove on this map, My eyes sparkled a little. I just find this kind of twilight awesome. Don't worry, folks, you'll be amazed at what you see. And of course, bursting with beauty. Luckily, this vehicle is equipped with a 2.5L engine, which makes a difference. Anyway, I was talking about this view. Isn't it breathtaking? So now I will turn the impossible into the possible. Car Jesus lent me his strength, so he did see the formula video. We are driving on water. Have you ever seen something like this in BeamNG? I don't think so. Okay, we don't want to see that in the background. I got an idea. Let's crash the beautiful Jesus Power borrowed vehicle with a boat. Oh my God, nothing's happened to the boat. It's probably made of pure God steel. We're doing a little challenge. For every model from 2015 to 2022, someone has to be the first to crash the stationary target. Teleporting time. This time I won't skip the preparation, so I'll play it at 3x speed. Of course, the music can't be missing. So the last participant is now chosen, and then there is the round of introductions. It should be one of the 2021 models, but the color is crucial. I don't know, red would be too feminine. Ha ha ha. It will be the white car because white is a cool color. The stationary target is this Ford Max police car, then we start the party. Let's see who can take the win. Go! This reminds me of the Finding Nemo scene. That was a cool scene.
Mine.
The winner has already been decided. The 2016 model races to the finish line unhindered. I am amazed, my friends in the BeamNG community. These guys really have no inhibitions, but who doesn't want to be the first crasher? We can say that it was worth it. But like wild lions, they want me at all costs. That concludes this video. But before I say goodbye, I'll show you the chaos. These two vehicles don't like each other, you can tell by their position. The blue vehicle has only lost one wheel from the flange. He can do better than that. The group at the back with the one pointing his rear end at me are really something. The white Ford suffered the most damage at the front. The one next to the white one suffered very little. Okay, the one pointing the rear at me has apparently sustained considerable damage. The front is in very bad condition. So that's it from me. I hope you like it and it makes your day. And criticism is always welcome. See ya.